Me and the fellas need to talk business, so you're gonna look after my girl for the evening. Hey, Maria! Move your butt! Dumb broad does this every time. And here she is, the one and only Queen of Sheba. What were you doing up there? Whatever it was, I bet it cost me money.
Well, you don't think I hang around here for the conversation, do you?
Get in the car and keep your big mouth shut. Take the limo, but bring it back in one piece, you hear me? And watch her. She can be trouble.
Yeah. I'm sure your new lapdog has everything covered. And isn't he big and strong? Hey, Fighter, let's go visit Chico and get some party treats. He's at the rail station at the Chinatown waterfront, I think.
My favorite lady. You're looking for some fun? A little, some spank?
Hey, Chico. Nah, just the usual.
Here you go, lady. Hey, maybe you should check out the warehouse party at the east end of Atlantic Quays.
Thanks, Chico. See you around.
Gracias. And enjoy. That's good stuff.
Come on, Fighter, let's go and check out this party.
Out to the lightweights sleeping in the base bins.
I go and shoot my butt, all right?
Yo, the lasers are beaming up in here. The strobes are flashing, and once again, the planetarium is throbbing. It never stops.
4-5 to all units. This is narcotics raid Atlantic Quays.
It's a raid!
Okay, Spider, come on, let's get out of here! Woo! You know, I enjoyed myself for the first time in a long while, and you treated me really good with respect and everything. Well, I better go. I'll see you around, I hope.
Leave us alone for a minute. The Colombian cartel is making spank somewhere in Liberty, but we don't know where. And they seem to know everything we're doing before we do. We got us a rat. There's a guy named Curly Bob, works the bar at Luigi's. He's been throwing more money around than he's earning. He ain't pimping or pushing, so he must be talking. He usually gets a taxi home after work, so follow him. And if he's ratting us out, kill him.
Checking out classic musicals. Head down to Bedford Point, where you can see Fanny, Saturday Night Beaver. I saw Saturday Night Beaver, and did you know those little fellas? They never take a break. They just disco dance and dam build. It's crazy.
Disposable music for a disposable world.
Glad you could join us.
You're locked on Lips 106.
Downtown, speeding on the ground. The Naked 47 got the power and it's bound to move any mother that gets in the way.
Them for real. Yeah, I'll turn the phone like crew running it red. Hold number 747 114 553. Yeah, get you through to the MSX crew. Loud to top now. Listen to the sound. Yeah, for real, the real top of the storm trooper. With the time come, kill 'em.
Oh, it's you. Toni ain't here. but he left one of his sugary love letters for
We're
you.
at war. The Triads have a fish factory as a front. Most of their business goes down at the fish market in Chinatown. The laundry still owes us protection. They reckon the Triads are protecting them now, so I say we exact a fitting punishment. Take those boys over and whack the Triad warlords. Hell, if you get a chance, pop some of their soldiers, too.
Viviamo nei lieti carici che la bellezza infiora e va fuggevol ora si devia voluta.
Call all units, gang war in progress, Chinatown, advise caution.
Suscita l'amore poiché quella che al cuore onnipotente fa. Al vivacci
thrills in the 90s, but your head's stuck in the 80s. Flashback 95.
Y'all just real cocky on the street till I drop you on your knees, knock you on your feet. I'm like Rocky on the reach. I reign while you hope to sustain dope in this game. Something you can't stop, you can only hope to contain. I can aim, so I blaze my tool. I got a name from using pocket change to pay my dues. No, I'm sharp as a shank and about as soft as you think. I'm hanging from the cross in your link. You get off of the drink, ain't it's fast learners. You're only as hot as the back burners for mad rappers and black burners. Talk to the foot thinking you real. I'm staring at the face of your bills, forgetting how George Washington looks. You came to box and it's flat out dirty. Just name the spot and I'll be there a half hour early. I write for the purpose to express if you is whack, you would that I don't like as a person. I'ma rhyme till I can't rhyme no more, burn till I can't burn no more, shine till there's no shine no more, till the earth can't turn no more.
Okay, I've had enough of this shit. We're gonna finish the Triads and Liberty once and for all. 8 Ball's rigged a dust cart with a bomb. It's on a timer, so if you mess up, there'll be no evidence. Go and pick up the dust cart. Careful. 8 Ball says it's real sensitive, and the slightest bump could set that thing off. Their fish factory will open its gates for a dust cart, so you can drive right in. Park up between the gas canisters and get the hell out of there. I want it to rain mackerel. We're talking real biblical here. Nothing low budget.
You're listening to Lips 106.
So, there you go.
Bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
And who says that e-commerce isn't a brilliant idea? All right, speaking of brilliant, you're listening to Chatterbox with me, Laszlo. Let's go over here to the phones and see what's plaguing Liberty City. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Wow, I got through. Laszlo, I think your last few callers are a perfect example of manners in this city. People are rude, and they don't seem to care about anything but themselves. Perfect example. The other day, I stopped at the store to pick up an exercise bar because I hadn't had breakfast or lunch. So I go up to pay, and the lady's like, $1.25, please. So I get out my checkbook, and this guy behind me is like, oh, come on, lady, you don't have $2? And I said, as a matter of fact, I don't. I spent my last $2 last night buying gas at these ridiculous gas prices. And besides, who are you anyway? Can't you see that I'm wearing my I Walked for the Cure t-shirt? People are so inconsiderate.
Well, you'll get no argument from me. I mean, I get every inconsiderate moron in Liberty City calling into this show. I mean, people think that I have no feelings whatsoever.
Exactly. Another perfect example. The other day, I'm over at the hospital to have lunch with my girlfriend, Charisse, and this maniac comes right up on my bumper, flashing his lights, and I'm like, hey, guy, the light is red. You can't just come up behind me honking and flashing your lights. Then he gets over this megaphone and says, to the woman in the teal maibatsu monstrosity, please move to the side. Can you believe it? I mean, who has a megaphone rigged into their car? People are so obnoxious these days. My kids some manners.
You know,
The military teaches you respect. obedience, and it gives you a good pension. These kids that thought they were going to be millionaires, look where the super information highway has gotten them. Nowhere. It's a dead end. Uncle Sam takes care of his boys. And some girls. If more people would join the military, this would be a better country. And I tell you another thing about respect. These kids don't respect veterans. We fought for your freedom. When I came back from...
Ah, just like Fellini's Lolita. Innocent, yet endlessly corrupting. Those of you who read my weekly memoirs, Entertainment, in the Liberty Tree will understand how important this next movement is to me. Morgan Merriweather, Double Clef FM.